what's going on, everybody? This is our second segment of 2020 Vision. Me, I'm Sam. People call me Shamar, whatever you want to say. And this is the other guy.
Dorian.
Oh, yeah, Dorian. That's what's up. So, the new thing to talk about is Eldritch Moon. We did pre-releases, and more pre-releases this entire weekend. We are absolutely tired, if you can believe that. Did midnight releases at Warriors 3, and we did other releases this weekend at Time Travelers. Yep. Did pretty good. We have to show you this token that comes with the pre-release kit. That's pretty sweet. You get your pre-release card, and you get a nice shiny zombie token. Mind if I open this up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. Let's show the people what the token looks like. Wizards did pretty sweet with this. This is it's a double-sided token. It's foil, actually. All you have to do is participate in the pre-release. That's one side, and this is the other side. This is pretty sweet zombie token. It makes me almost want to run zombies. So,
hey, zombies got better.
It did. It absolutely got better. Especially with that card, what's his name? Crypt Breaker? Crypt Breaker.
Yep.
He's a 1-drop black zombie, I think. What does he do?
No, he's a zombie. You can pay 1 black, 1 colorless, discard a card, and you put a zombie in the play.
Yeah, that's pretty insane, especially with a zombie deck, because you can always get your zombies out the graveyard. And you got that other 2-drop zombie, the one with Menace, Relentless Dead.
Relentless Dead.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's starting to see some standard play. A lot of people are very hyped for zombies, and I am also hyped for zombies because I played a zombie deck this weekend and did really well in my pre-release. I had a black-white zombie deck, which doesn't make any sense because most of my white creatures weren't zombies, but most of my black creatures were. And I played what's that card? Rise from the Grave.
Yep.
So I get the creature back and I turn it into a zombie. So that was really sweet.
It's cheaper Ever After.
Oh yeah.
It's just like Ever After. It does the same stuff.
You're absolutely right. So, that leads us into the segment. We want to try to talk about the pre-release strategies. Well, I guess there's going to be like limited, draft and sealed strategies or whatever. So, I know, for me, I did zombies a lot this weekend, and it seems like the other go-to, it's like a green-white.
Green-white's pretty strong. Well, I mean, green in general and white in general are strong paired with anything.
Absolutely.
It seems like they made sure that both colors are extremely deep in this format.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I know also one tip, you may want to try to stick to 2 colors.
Unless you open Tameo.
Well, yeah, when you open Tameo, that
everything goes
opens up an entire new realm.
Yeah, you just have fun. Just win.
Did you play Tameo this weekend?
Absolutely.
So, what do you think?
I actually love Tameo. Tameo was surprisingly strong in Limited, a lot stronger than I thought she was going to be. It turns out that using her +1 to make both of your opponent's creatures deal damage and make me draw is awesome. And
oh yeah, you did that to me today.
Yeah. I was still off. But
I didn't hear you say that one more time.
I refuse to repeat what I just said. But
winner.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Garbage. But when you do that, and then you end up turning into Omniscience, and draw 3 cards for her ultimate, that is the greatest feeling on earth. Just draw 3 cards and
what is
play
her ultimate?
Her ultimate is -7. You draw 3 cards, and then you may play any card from your hand and cast it without paying its mana.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I did it like 3 times today.
I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
Yeah, of course it did. You have the magic gods on your side or whatever.
Well, I know I know you got your girl.
Not my girl, my wife.
Oh, excuse me, I said that wrong.
Thank you. My wife, Liliana. I've been.
When did y'all get married?
I believe that was at the end of.
You don't even know.
Lorwyn? No, it was the end of Lorwyn. It wasn't the beginning of Lorwyn. We were just dating in the beginning.
What did those dates look like?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. Man, I saw Grizzlebrand. Went the Hellebolt. It was nuts.
Oh
but,
wow.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. But back to Liliana. Liliana in limited is a little underwhelming, but in standard, my testing with her has been awesome. Her being protected and just combining her with stuff like Kozilek's Return and stuff like that, it just murders everything.
Well, that's pretty good. So I guess that leads us into our standard. Let's talk about standard. What I'm seeing in standard is there's like a huge surgence of blue-white spirits.
Yes.
They got rattle chains. They got my favorite card. What's his name? Spell Queller. Oh, you gotta look at this one. This is pretty. This is my Spell Queller. I love this card.
It shows off a foil.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I showed the non-foil. Spell Queller. I have them. I'm going to have Spell Queller.
I have them. What?
Oh, okay. You 2 Spell Quellers. You any problem?
Liliana?
I think I win.
Yeah, you suck.
Doesn't Spell Queller exile her?
We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, keep talking.
All right,
about
so yeah, blue-white spirits. It seems like there's a huge surgence of blue-white spirit decks, and they are really strong. Mainly because they have evasion, and you have Spell Queller. And the other card that they have, what is this? I don't know how to pronounce that. Spell that. Say that.
Mausoleum?
Oh, Mausoleum Wanderer.
What?
He costs 1. He gets bigger every time you cast a spirit, and it counters instant or sorcery unless you pay X where it's power. Yeah, so he gets really big. So this coupled with what's the 3-drop spirit that you can pay 1 colorless in the blue and bounce target spirit.
Oh, it's a white. It's a white spirit. I don't know what the name of that thing is.
Oh my goodness.
Man, it's blue cards and white cards. I don't play those.
Well, the white spirit is 3-drop that has the ability to pay 1 colorless and 1 blue, and you can return target spirit to his hand. So you end up pretty much countering, bouncing, countering again.
Don't forget that when you bounce it though, it comes back. That spell actually.
Oh yeah, we can't forget that when
Very
Spell
important.
Queller leaves the battlefield,
Yes.
they get to cast that spell without paying his mana cost. That is the main downfall to Spell Queller. But at the same token, you exiling a spell that can potentially kill your spirits is pretty huge. So be on the lookout for blue-white spirits. It's definitely strong. Always watching, I think, is in there.
Yeah, always watching is in there. Some variants try to use Dragon Lord Ojutai and stuff like that.
Oh, the last one I played was what is that? The emerge creature where you sacrifice a creature that taps 4 permanents.
Oh yeah, that thing's nuts.
They flashed that in, tapped all my permanents. Oh man, that was insanity.
Yeah.
Other than that, you still have red white humans. I think you tested that out today.
Tested out red white humans. It was phenomenal. Turns out that Thalu's lieutenant, followed by Hanweir Garrison.
Say that one more time.
Hanweir. It's like French, right?
Yeah, okay. We actually got the card this time.
Yes.
Hanweir Garrison. I said it right.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
card is nuts.
Yeah, you play Thalia's Lieutenant, then you play Hanweir's Garrison, and it just continuously just beats face. It literally goes from 1 to 5 in a turn. It's crazy.
For sure. So, the other question that's on everybody's mind is the other standard deck, what is it, Harmless Offering? The Demonic Pact?
Yes. Demonic Pact. I hate that combo so much. It's like
Do
cheating.
we really think it's going to see a lot of play?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play cheating magic? It's literally cheating magic. All you have to do is protect it for, what, 3 turns, and then all of a sudden it's just like, bow, you win. You don't even have to do anything. You can play Grixis Control and win. It's ridiculous.
How many people you see play Grixis Control?
Well, a lot of people want to play it. A lot of people want to play it. I don't know what you want me to tell you. People love Grixis. I hate it.
I used to love Grixis back in the day with was it Nicobolus?
Yes, with Nigga Bolus and Cruel Ultimatum. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I miss that type of Grixis because you used to blow up everything.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I say that this set is very interesting.
It spices up a lot of things. You don't have all the weird It's not just hugely Eldrazi based. It gives you a lot of different views from a lot of different things. I actually like it a lot.
And my favorite card, the MVP, Reno Jackson.
Can you even say that over here?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's not Reno Jackson. It's Providence. Providence. It says you may reveal this card from your opening hand, and your life total becomes 26.
Yep.
This card is pretty good. Pretty much because your life total becomes 26. You're not really gaining life; it just becomes 26. So all those cards that say you prevent life gain, like what is it? One of my favorite cards. It was the green-red command. Attackers command. You can stop people from gaining life, but you can't stop this card because your life total just becomes 26. So all these aggro decks may have a problem with Reno.
Can't do that.
Why?
Because you could get us in trouble.
Why? By who?
The people.
Oh, okay. It's not Reno. By Providence. Yeah, your life total becomes 26. That's pretty sweet. Then I gotta go talk about my favorite card. See, I got a whole bunch of cards this weekend. I think this card is actually very broken. Summary Dismissal. I like that card a lot. I feel that it should see a lot of play in a lot of different formats. This card exiles all other spells and counters all abilities.
Yes.
So, the ramifications of that, let's see. It stops all Eldrazi.
Yes.
So you cast the Eldrazi and you know how you have the trigger that goes on the stack, where it's like, say if you cast Emrakul, you get an extra turn. If I counter it with this card, it removes the Emrakul, it removes the trigger that allows him to get the extra turn.
Absolutely.
It stops Ulamogs, it stops World Breakers. It stops pretty much every Eldrazi.
Yep.
This card is so underrated that it also stops Storm. It also stops like Kalashtra, the drain life. What's this Blood Artist type of thing?
Blood Artist.
Where you lose a life and you gain a life. Where your opponent, your opponent loses a life and you gain a life. So, say like the old rally deck where they sack off all the guys to what's that hound? That gets +2/+2.
Oh, you talking about the what's the name of that zombie? Yeah, we know what we talking about. It's the 2/2 zombie.
The 2/2 zombie where you can sack all your
Husk.
Nantuko Husk. That's the name.
Wasn't
So
like
when
a
you
song to it, like Nantuko Husk. Never mind. Go ahead.
Please don't do it. Right. So you can sack all your creatures to Nantuko Husk, and you know how you all those triggers go on the stack, and your opponent pretty much dies. You can cast this spell, take all those triggers that's on the stack off the stack, and you won't die. So
you can also stop Planeswalker triggers too.
oh wow, I didn't even think about that. That's a new one.
Someone ultimates planeswalkers like no.
Yeah,
And they sack their planeswalker. And
they got my inner blue mage with this set. I'm loving this. Summary dismissal, exile all other spells. That's just greatness. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I like it.
Then we got this other guy. I'm just showing off all the cards I got this weekend. What's his name? Ulrich of the Kallen Horde. This guy's pretty good. He's green red, 5-drop. When this creature enters the battlefield or transform, target creature gets +4/+4 to end of turn.
Yep.
So, comes in, pumps a guy. And that leads us to the other side. When he flips. So say you don't cast your opponent doesn't cast the spell. He flips, he transforms, and he fights a non-werewolf creature. So he pretty much kills another creature if you don't do anything about him. Pretty big guy, still 5-drop, but he would definitely fit in a green-red werewolf deck, which is surprisingly, I haven't seen that. There's a lot of green-red cards. It seems like they're trying to promote the green-red werewolves. You got Village Messenger, I love him. 1-drop, comes in, got haste, he flips over, gets menaced.
They just got a new guy.